We got one, we got two, we got three. We got three big boxes, ringside exclusive in WWE. Let's get it. Holy crap, you guys. Do we have a video for you today? We got the Leaning Tower of Figgy Pizza. WrestlingFigures.com Royal Rumble Elite Set. Bum, bum, bum. Jon freaking Super Cena and the rest of the set. That's right. You collect all of them, you get the Build-A-Figure. You got Punk, LA Knight, and the Warrior, bringing all the Warriors from all different eras, man. This is going to be a solid banger. That's right. Stay tuned to the end of the video because we're going to get all of these bad boys open. Check out LA Knight, bro. My boy's got his stick. He's got the nice bright yellow tights, and he's got that mean mug ready to throw down, man. The look you make when WrestlingFigures.com has delivered using discount code HERO. And then you got the best in the world, CM Punk. You're going to look into this man's eyes tonight, you guys. Not only that, but also the nice, bright red gear right here that he brought. This was like right before my boy had gone straight edge. So I'm really intrigued as to how this Build-A-Figure is all going to come to fruition. And then we got the Warrior. Mr. Two Skin Tone Lad bringing up some heat right here in the new Royal Rumble 2025 edition, man. Look at this guy. Looking stacked as all heck. Wondering of, woo! Nature Boy, styling, profiling, luminaries right here. Full set. We got Juice Robinson, Roderick Strong, Jon Moxley, and Mercedes Mone. Hold on. This right here, pure money. Wrestling Figures exclusive right here. Only way you're getting your hands on this is through Ringside Collectibles, you guys. We got the brand new Adam Copeland with rocking an amazing jacket, dude. Look at this. Guy's coming with the title. He's got nice fabric goods, and he's got the rest of the squad right here to bring it with Moxley. Looking so damn savage, man. So excited to get these out of the box. Roderick Strong, too. I believe the first time that we're getting that neck piece accessory. So I'm really intrigued if you can play that out, whether it's WWE, AEW, or Juice Robinson, bringing the whole damn party, man. Look at this. He's pointing at those pants. He's like, that's right. That's what we're going to get into today, you guys. All these plus money. Mercedes, dude, bringing so much gold with this gear. This one is probably the highlight from the set. But again, we won't know unless we get these opened up. What do you think, Punk? Yeah, we're doing it up. You ready? 3, 2, Here we have all the figures out of the packaging. Man, this unboxing, I feel like this might top the cake for 2025. I'm going to start out with CM Punk first. Best in the World is introducing some new sculpt within the actual hands. Not this one. They're still using the same style where they just kind of paint on the actual wrist straps. But if you do want the straps, you can get it right there, buddy boy. Yeah, I was changing the oil today, you guys. I got a bunch of oil on my damn hands. Hopefully my figures can still stay minty. But yes, check out the CM Punk figure, man. This right here is what we're talking about. Look at that sculpt, you guys. They really freaking killed it. Not only with the wrist strap, but also on the hands. And then we got the WWE Scratch logo right here. This new head scan, brand new introduction. Never have seen this. Matter of fact, I do believe that you could even do a couple of different head swaps. Maybe you could do it with like that ringside exclusive, the one where you had the straight edge, right? You got the mask, take that mask off, put this one on. It's like right before the man ended up getting the haircut. That right there would be a fake ski up ski. Now, I do have some comparisons. As good as the CM Punk figure is, he's got some competition. I guess it also depends on who you ask, because, yeah, a lot of people are actually not happy. Now, I'll say this right here for recent CM Punk figures. This would be the closest to what we've gotten here, at least in Ultimate. I mean, Elite right here, yeah, different style, different look, but you could do not only that green one that we were talking about, but you know what? Again, turn on the noti. I feel like we got some stuff. We got work right here in progress, and as good as this one was, I don't know, man, that long, big, bushy beard, or, again, you can get that ringside exclusive. I ended up G'ing my guy up. This is based off when he ended up, he went up to, like, John Cena. He's like, you want to be a thug, bro? I'm thug. So, a little bit later, a little bit younger, but different variations of CM Punk nonetheless, man. Now, as far as the mic, we've seen this quite a bit. Really nothing new. I feel like the new logo or the new mic that ended up coming with that 3-pack, was it the Mistruth or whatever? That one has kind of brought a whole new style to the microphone department. But again, this one right here, it's based off the reused piece. But yeah, man, I am digging this scan so much, you guys. Like, Mattel really stepping out of the box to really play out just about every genre that we've seen with CM Punk. And this one right here, really digging this, especially those damn wrist straps, man. Look at those wrist straps. How do you guys feel about the wrist straps? Do you guys think that Mattel is doing good right here with that? I love it, you guys. I'm a huge fan of all this new style that they're introducing with the figure. That chest hair, yeah, a lot of people were not happy about this, and I do get it. I mean, if you do look at the packaging, like right over here in the corner, my boy is doused in chest hair. This guy, I don't know. I feel like he ended up shaving like literally right before the match, and then Mattel ended up doing the scan on. Maybe that's what happened, you guys. Maybe that's what happened, or maybe we just didn't get all the chest hair. But again, still very cool, very toyetic CM Punk figure without a doubt, especially the kick pads. I mean, this guy got all types of different designs going on right here with the white stripes centering that black outline, dude. This is cool, man. This is what I'm talking about. Now, as far as articulation, it is based off the old style. Really nothing new. You can articulate the scan a full 360. You do get a lot of wobble action. You can actually see that right there. Not sure because the head scan is a little bit loose fitting, but yeah, you got some stuff to play around with. Now, the shoulders do go about this far out. You do get a bicep full 360 rotation. You get double pinless. It is being hindered by the elbow, but it's still giving you some really great points. And I love that. Even though they incorporated new sculpting right there within the wrist straps, you still get a full range of motion with that whole freaking wrist strap, dude. Love it. Ab crunch pretty good far back, about this far forward. You do get the full 360, and I'm not seeing that Q. Maybe the left one. The left one is a little bit stiff, but you can get that a flare out pretty damn good. You do get the upper thigh cut, and he is on pins, at least, you know, from the waist down. You get double pinned knees right there, and then you get the upper thigh cut, but it occurs right there midway through the boot. For the ankle articulation, you will get that new style, so you'll be able to rotate that a full 360 within it all, man. Really digging this Punk figure. I got to give this damn Punk, without a doubt, even 9, bro. There's a little stuff, you know, a little, maybe you could just do it up next time, right? Or maybe we can go in there, turn on the noti, bro. We got to mess around with these figures because CM Punk right here, best in the world, bringing some pretty damn good. I don't know. I mean, again, we'll take a look at the rest of the set, but he is ranking pretty like solid right here as how it's going to line up right here with the rest of the figures in the set. Next up, we got to give it to my boy John Cena, bro. We are bringing John Cena literally in every set for the rest of 2025. Who knows? Maybe we'll, it'll trickle into 2026. Interchanging hands, you do get a mic open, and you do get that signature pose, not only on the right, but also on the left. So that's pretty cool, right? Now, the shirt accessory, I feel like this is what's really going to make the difference between, like, literally any other Johnson. Like, once you take the shirts off, dude, you've kind of lost the whole toyetic theme within the figure. Like, technically, this figure could be this figure, and that figure could be that figure. You guys get it. But nonetheless, man, this one right here, the Farewell Tour, still holds a special place in my heart. I mean, I was there at Las Vegas. I got to meet Action Figure Attack. Literally all the characters right there that are basically responsible for making these figures. So I'm very thankful and pleased to have this one right here in the collection. But this blue, this all-out blue, you guys, really, really liking this, man. Look at the hat, you guys. We got the, you can't see me, but we can't see you, John Cena. We can see the whole damn blue within the hat. Get some white accents right there. And you kind of get that Colts. I don't know if you guys follow football or not, but it actually has the Colts, like, at least part of the logo right there incorporated in the hat. So I'm not sure if they had to play, like some kind of copyright. I don't know. Maybe. The shirt right here, it is based off, like, the Ultimate Edition style. So instead of having that stupid Velcro on the back, yeah, don't. So, which is ideally, because, I mean, technically, with this whole logo on the back, it would take away from it, man. You could see, like, a seam, and they didn't want to do that, so they said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take the good approach, and we're going to give these people Ultimate Edition style. Now, as far as the wrist straps, these are their own entity. If you guys remember, like, the very first John Cena figures, those were all painted on, but I feel like in the last 5 years, they've really stepped away from that. Even with the Elites, right? They get the whole actual piece right there, and then it says, the last time is now. The font, dude, really, really tiny, but it is all there, and you got never give up. And then the torso, yes, Same torso. Nothing new here to see. So if you guys are curious, like, does it have the Triple H torso? Does it have the short? I feel like this one, at least for this time and era, I really do hope that, I know they're doing the Ultimate. They're like doing a whole new style of torso with that. So I hope that the Elite also gets that treatment. Now, these shorts we have seen quite a bit. Again, once you take the shirt off, it kind of takes away from the whole allure. But once you get down to the boots, man, look at that. We got Never Give Up. Freaking socks sticking out of those damn shoes, man. Really liking that. And again, at least for the John Cena figure, it does have the newer boots, which, again, it just makes the figure so much easier to stand up. Anybody that has a John Cena collection, especially the earlier figures, those freaking ankles, man. Nice to see that Mattel finally addressed that. Now, this figure, it's going to get an even 8.5, man. And the reason why, well, there's really no reason. That's just, you do the one CM Punk, and then you do the John Cena, and then we do LA Knight, man. Oh, yeah, we're going to undig this because there's a Build-A-Figure that is waiting to get the whole effect going, and it's going to happen here. Now, as far as, like, LA, you really don't get all that much with the, like, as far as accessories. I mean, yes, you do get the kendo stick, but the ones that you can interchange, you do get the signature pose hands that we have seen quite a bit. So, again, nothing new here to see. You got the I love you. Some people call this, like, the I love you. I don't know if you guys do, like, sign language, but I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm right, let me know in the comments because L-A Knight. Yeah, not too shabby, bro. Now, unfortunately, with these newer Ultimates, you guys do know that it's got a whole different, peg going on. So I know some people may be considering, like, bro, what if you were to convert this one into Ultimate? It can be done, but there's a lot of modifying within the peg. So again, this is kind of like a preset, only getting this in Elite. Maybe Ultimate, I don't know. I feel like LA Knight is probably not due for an Ultimate release. So he's like, yeah, you got that same stupid scan. I'm just kidding. Now, this one's a little bit different. So on the Ultimate, you can see that the hair, it's a lot browner. This newer one, it's definitely got a lot of black going on, bro. It's got almost like, a full, and honestly, I'll have to check the reference. Maybe sometimes when he dyes his hair, it's this dark. But, I don't know how I feel about that. Or the little shit stain on that man's nose. Look at that. This guy has been digging up that ass, hoping to get a title opportunity. No, I'm kidding. This ain't the Vinnie Mac days. Now, the days that we are living in is the Triple H days, which, in his own right, I'm sure we'll see this guy right here as champ here sooner rather than later, but that's going to be determined at a later date. Now, the kendo stick, I like this, you guys. We've gotten a lot of kendo sticks in the past, but I don't ever recall them going early 90s Happy Meal on us. And what do I mean by that? Yeah, that's right. When I was a kid, you guys, Mickey D's, you'd go there and they'd have all types of different colors, bro. It was so freaking, they even had a damn ball pit. Now, you get regular plain ass kendo sticks. This one, no. You get a little white accent right here on the handle part. You get a green mixing in with the orange, and then you got the white that kind of brings it all together. So LA Knight, yeah, we like that. We definitely like that, as well as the gear, you guys. This yellow gear, I'd say really the only thing I could take away from it is this whole armband right here on the left side. Instead of them to actually like making it its own, kind of like the John Cena ones, for example. This is just all straight painted on. So again, points of deduction, there's places, and we will get further in, but at the same time, bro, that's the main thing. Now, there is nothing new when it comes to articulation with this figure. It's utilizing the same mold that we've seen 3, maybe 4 times now in the Elite series. It's mainly going to be this bright yellow gear that's going to introduce new stuff right here to the whole damn project. The boots, really like the boots. You get the little LA Knight logo right there, and then you get the whole like effect going on right there on the upper part. So really, really nice. Now, as far as the ankle articulation, it is based off the old style. You can see it really doesn't do that whole 360. So I guess for that was a step back. So I can honestly, I think the Ultimate, the Ultimate's got that new style. Yeah, so what's going on, Mattel? Why are you cutting this short on LA? I don't know. I'm going to give this guy 8, and I think 8's pretty generous. I mean, the hair, I don't know about the hair, you guys. Go in the comments. Let me know if that was a thing during that time, because again, I feel like even if you look at the picture on the box right there, it's just looking a lot different compared to what the actual figure is. Now, let's get the damn Warrior out here, because I know you guys want to check out that damn Build-A-Figure. Now, Warrior, he's coming with some pretty damn good accessories right here. I think the last time we saw this weapon, it was with the Sarge. Yeah, I believe the the Sergeant Slaughter figure. So it's cool that they brought this back right here to include this with the Warrior. I mean, when he did wear this, it was an important accessory within the match, so it all makes sense, right? As far as interchanging hands, you do get two mic open, and then the ones that are on the figure, it's going to be the full-on closed fist. Now, Warrior, he's had some great figures throughout the years, you guys, and sometimes duplicated on multiple different occasions. Ask this figure. How many times have they released this figure on the left? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to guesstimate probably 6. Yeah, I think it was like 6 times. I don't know. Maybe it was 5, but I'm leaning more towards 6. But yeah, this Warrior right here, yeah, I don't know. I like it, but a lot of people, they're just not happy, bro. Like, I love to see expressions in my Ultimate Warrior figures, so it's great that it was actually brought within this figure, but at the same time, you can kind of see how, like, the whole mouth region is just, like, a lot darker. It's got, like, that hot dog skin tone going on, and then when you get to the actual body itself, it's got the old style of skin tone that was introduced with Warrior. Now, as far as the cufflinks right here, really like that. Again, these are not painted on. These are all fully articulated. Like, you can actually move this around. And you do get a couple of, like, colors mixed in. This baby blue right here, very childhood nostalgia, man. Anybody that lived through, like, the 90s, you guys know what the hell I'm talking about, man. There's just certain colors, bro, in the spectrum that hits so damn hard. As far as the tights, you will get really the only, like, design right there on the back. Otherwise, it's going to be the whole whitey-tighty design. How do you guys feel about that? I don't know. I like it. I mean, again, Warriors brought some pretty extravagant gears, but this one, I don't know, you guys, 7.3. And I think that's being courteous. I mean, nothing new with articulation. It is based off all of the different styles that we've already seen with Warrior. Now, here's the Build-A-Figure. People came for the heavy hitter. Now, as far as Cory Graves, he really doesn't come with any accessories, and I dug through it, you guys. Like, literally, I dug through hell and high water, and I couldn't find any damn accessories except the headset. So he does come with a little headset, and it kind of sits funny on it. Like, when it's fully resting on it, something about the way that it's sitting around the ears, it's just kind of like floating. I don't know if you guys see that, but still a pretty damn cool accessory and one that's just important. And I do like the ruffling effect. Like, if you look inside the whole earpiece, all of that is ruffled. So really cool to see that all those little fine details were brought into perspective. Now, this is actually not the first Cory Graves figure. A while back, actually a long time ago. Longer than you can count to 10. This figure was a thing, probably going on 8 years, maybe 10. I don't know. It's been a long time. So I feel like Cory Graves very much well overdue, and they really went all out. Now, my speculation, because again, if you go through your whole Build-A-Figure collection, you guys, I don't recall ever, a Build-A-Figure never not including, like, interchanging hands. And I don't want to knock at that too much, but I think the reason why, you guys, it's because, like, the whole detail effect that is incorporated with this man's hands. This guy has got so many tattoos, so it makes sense. Obviously they do continue. Like, you'll mainly get it in the neck region. I'll pop the scan off, that way you guys could see all of the detail right there surrounding the neck piece. So again, that's where most of the action you're going to get with these Build-A-Figures. They're all fully suited, so there's really not much detail that could be brought, but at least new molding. You can see that right here. It's bringing something brand new to the table. And I like it, man. I can definitely attest that this gear right here, it's something could definitely be very well played out right there at ringside. So if you're trying to do, like, the whole, like, arena effect, I feel like Cory Graves is an essential character. Like, this guy is not only on WWE, but they ended up throwing his ass back down to NXT. Because why? He had the damn Muhammad Ali leg molds. I'm kidding. For real. MDT, you know how people feel about this, and I can guarantee you that if he was to come up here, like, how you staying in scale, bro? I don't know, I'm a Build-A-Figure. I'm a little bit taller than you. Maybe you ought to go get, maybe go drink some milk. Go talk to Kurt. All right, so we're going to get that basic leveled up. But for the time being, this one right here, it's going to have to be that new filler spot within the rake. And now, as far as articulation, we got to go ahead and cover it, man. New molding, new tooling, full 360 rotation on the scan, really nice pivoting. Shoulders, you can flare them out about that far out. You get a full 360 in the bicep. You get double pinless right there on the arms. You get the wrist articulation, ab crunch. Even though he's wearing a jacket, you're getting a lot of good ab crunch. You can flare them about that far back, and you do get a full 360 on the waist. As far as the legs, they flare out really good. No issues, really no QC. Full 360 on the upper thigh cut on both. And then the knees, oh my gosh, you guys, bro, don't even get me started with these damn knees, bro. You ought to grab, like, some kind of, like, device script and get these going, because they ain't going. I'm still giving this figure an 8.9. 9, dude. Cory Graves right here. I would like to see a Michael Cole, right? I know we just got the one from the Monday Night Wars based off Attitude Era, but this one right here, in its own right, I feel like this right here, yeah, it's just something that needed to complete the whole surrounding area. Now, next, we got Edge, you guys, and not just any Edge, bro. This Edge is like, actually, Adam Copeland. I'm not going to call him that. I'm sorry. I'm caught up in my WWE history right there. You get 2 interchanging scans. You get the one that's actually already on the figure, so when you do get them out of packaging, this will be the scan that you will get. You will get the same style of tooling right there within the hairpiece, so nothing new with that. The Screaming one, I feel like the Screaming one just, I don't know, it does it a lot better, you guys. You get a couple of different options with the hands. You can either A, have the mic open to hold the weapon accessory pack, or you could do a full-on closed fist, or you got that signature, it's the signature pose that he does right there with his hand. So a lot of posing options right there with all of these things, especially when you're talking about this damn bat, dude. Look at this bat, you guys. You want to talk about Adam Copeland just bringing fury right there to the AEW Figgy roster. I feel like Mick Foley would be proud, man. Like, yeah, Mick Foley had something similar, but his was more just kind of like outlandish. This right here, like, the guy really took some serious time to only put the spikes up top. So rightfully so, bro. I feel like this one, like if you're like doing poses, this is kind of what you want. Especially if you got the damn brief. Yeah, I said the briefcase, bro. You get the damn briefcase with it. Look at that. You got the nice Edge logo design. You got all this little blood splatter throughout. You got a couple of studs up top. Yeah, you got 6 studs up top, 6 studs on the bottom, and I believe 6 studs, on the front. So you got 6, and you got Spike right there coming across and a nice little skull right there to bring it all. Now, the handle is going to be the main color incorporated within the actual piece. It's going to be a solid black, and it's really easy to open as well as take this piece off, so definitely be careful when popping that open. Now, you do that, and then you do that, and then now you can put the damn bat. Look at that. Now, will it close? We're about to find out. Yeah, buddy, it closes. Spike on check. Definitely going to consider this as that accessory piece that just needed to play out, man. So really freaking awesome to see all this right here. Now with Edge, as far as the jacket, this jacket, dude, oh my gosh. Now, here it is, you guys. It's been 20 years? No, hold on. We're in 2025. 15-year difference right here between these two figures. That's correct, you guys. This is the very first Edge figure that we had ever got. Now, this one does have a head swap, so if you're wondering, like, bro, that's not the very first Edge figure. It is, but this is what 15 years does when you're in the toy figgy community, bro. You go from this to this, and then his hand, it popped. I don't know why it popped out, you guys. Maybe because the bat was on there way too damn good, but really cool to see the whole just transition of it all. Obviously, Mattel, a lot smaller, but one of my personal favorites. I really wanted to show you this as a comparison, mainly due to the fact that it was 15 years, bro. Now the jacket, look at this jacket, you guys. We got Toronto going across the top. You got that logo design centered in the middle. And again, all that flame right there surrounded by a whole bunch of studs. But this guy is the true stud in the game. So much so that they needed to make a stud jacket to, accompany that. It makes sense, right? Does it make sense? I don't know. If it doesn't, go in the comments. Hero Fakes, you make zero damn sense. All right, let's take off this jacket because I know you guys want to see the goods. I know you guys want to see what the ringside, maybe this is why it was so easy to pop off, you guys, because in order to take off the jacket, you need to do that up. Now, it looks like the elbow pad also wanted to come along with it, so it's all right. You can come along for the ride. I do like that. I like how it's like a two-tone look. You got like the actual padded part right there, all blue, and you can actually see all the tattoos right there incorporated with the figure. You do get a lot more chest hair than my boy CM Punk got, and rightfully so. Jazzwares, they don't like slacking when it comes to the chesty hair. I feel like they've always done pretty damn good on that. I don't know what it is with Mattel, and you guys can definitely attest, especially with the AJ figures, but the chesty hair has always been an issue. It's like a hit or miss. Sometimes they'll include it, sometimes they don't. This time, they actually included the TNT champion. And no, not Mattel, but Jazzwares over here. And it is being brought together right there in the middle. Pull that off. Got the AEW logo. Got the nice little side plates. Really cool. That all of these, this guy, I'm telling you, fully accessory dot. I do want to see the other scan on there. I feel like the other one, in its own right, like, you gotta, this has got to be the option, man. You got to have two options. Like, anytime you have a screaming scan, like, with a figure, I don't care if it's, Jazzwares, Mattel, you got to have like a regular plain Jane. That way you can play out all the scenarios within the match. I love the bright blue. Feel like this baby blue in its own right, you guys, pure nostalgia to me, man. I don't know what it is about Baby Blues, but it just hits home, man. I love that. And especially if you're over there from Canada, this has got to really hit home. Like, this guy went all out. Like, this guy really loves his hockey. Matter of fact, and quote me if I'm wrong, but Canadians in general love their hockey, bro. Like, I feel like Canadians love hockey like how Americans love American football. I think that's probably the best representation with it. Now, I got to tell you, this Adam Copeland, I got to stop calling him Edge, you guys. I'm going to get beat in the comments. Stop calling him Edge, Hero Figs. That's Adam Copeland. I'm sorry, dude. To me, at heart, I watched him growing up, and he was always Edge. So, to me, that's just how I feel. Now, woo! 16th time. Styling, profiling. We got Ric Flair bringing all kinds of goods to this moment. I love this. Really digging this. You get Mike open hands with the figure, and then you get like that whole like pose when he's like doing his whole flaunt, right? My boy's got a flaunt, so he's got to have the right hands, and he's got to have the right jacket, man. This jacket is insane. Love the pink. I'm kind of getting like Iron Claw vibes. Did you guys watch that movie? If you did, I feel like this scan is not so much Ric Flair, but the actor that played Ric Flair. Iron Claw. Go watch it. You guys got to go see that movie. This is a damn good movie. He ended up fighting Ric Flair as one of like the main characters. And again, this right here, I know this is based off Mattel, but look, Mattel was doing some great stuff in their own right when it came to these jackets. So I'm really curious if this one right here, it's going to be able to be equivalent to that. Now, as far as the whole done up, yeah, you just got to go in and pull that out, slip that out, and actually kind of undo this, because I feel like, yeah, he always had it flared out. It was never really tucked in. And that kind of goes the same right there for the wrist. And I can't call them gauntlets. I mean, what'd you guys call them? Furry, fuzzy, pinky around the wrist area? I don't know. Maybe. Once you do take this off, here is Ric Flair. Now, this gear we have seen, not in Jazzwares. Mattel did release this one. I can't remember what specific. I think it was an exclusive. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a red gear. He had a black one, he had a blue one, he had a red one, and it looks like part of the jacket is kind of like glued onto the figure, bro. Do you guys see that? Like, you can see actually even some of the little feathers, I guess that's what you'd call them, right? They're kind of like stuck to the figure. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, you guys. Woo! Ric Flair, yeah, he doesn't like it either. He doesn't like when his jacket is part of his ensemble in the ring, right? Entrance, yeah, different story. But in the ring, really like the torso choice. This is right here, Ric Flair at its best. We have seen this style right here when it comes to the actual body. Nothing new introduced with it. I feel like, yeah, everything when it comes to articulation, it's pretty much down to the same. You got Ric Flair on the side of the boots, and you got this nice little baby blue accent surrounding the boot. I'm giving this figure, mainly due to the jacket, a 9.6. You can almost put this like on your Charlotte. I think Charlotte Flair had something very similar with her Ultimate Edition. Not as much glitter on it, but still, definitely something to consider. Next up, oh yeah, you guys, we're going with Roderick Strong. My boy is strong, dude. Without a shadow of a doubt, if this guy still plans on wrestling with this damn neck piece on, dude, rightfully so. I love the glasses too. These glasses could play out on a couple of different lads. And I like how you can still see like the eyes through. You guys see that? Like, yeah, I wear my sunglasses at night. And then it is being brought together right there by Velcro on the back side. Really like this figure, you guys. I feel like the expression and look, maybe not so much the QC issue, but definitely the likeness is being brought accordingly. Love the gear too. This bright red gear right there. We got RS right there for Roderick Strong, or Robert, whatever you guys want to call him. How you guys feeling about it? Roderick, yeah, we'll call him Roderick, right? And if you don't know, you're about to know that, yeah, dude, this guy is savage. Look at that. He's got Strong on the back of the tights. He got a nice little black accent right behind the knee pads, right? He's got to tape up, dude. He's going to go into war. He's got to make sure he's all taped up, because this figure right here, I'm going to give him an even 8, bro. I feel like that is pretty solid in its own right. And I feel like Mone is here today to celebrate a couple of options, bro. This right here is just a thing of beauty. Really, really digging this, you guys. This right here is just something that needed to be brought right here into the Jazzware collection. And I got to say, like, they really put their own touch to really make it stand out from what we've seen released in the past in Mattel. And I said that right, you guys. That's right, Mattel. This was a thing. She was in WWE, obviously. It wasn't Mercedes, right? It was something different. You guys know the whole damn gig. And if you don't know, All Elite CEO. That's where she's at these days, right? I like these pieces too, like these little brass knuckles. It says talks Mone. That's what she talks, bro. And the glasses too. They are just really flushed in there real good. You can see how the hairpiece is kind of holding that. Once you do slip it off, yeah, the likeness, it very much continues. But at the same time, bro, I don't know. I kind of like it with the glasses on. I like the glasses on. Some people like a bag over it. I like glasses. For me, the glasses will do it. Even the necklace, too. You can see how it's like a whole separate piece from the figure itself. And then they ended up sculpting one right there around the neck piece. The whole chest piece right there, looking really solid with all of these gold, like little accent pieces flaring out through the entire figure, you guys. So freaking cool. Really like all the gold. Really like the boots too, man. These little boots right here are looking so fresh. Look at that, man. Even on the bottom half, you can see how all that gold continues throughout. I'm giving this figure a 9.6, and I think that's being pretty damn generous, mainly due to them just bringing a whole lot to the table. Now, one man that brought a whole bunch, and when I say a whole bunch to the table, this guy brought so many hands, you guys, right? So we get the 2 close fists on the figure. You get the pointing one, right? So you can pick at his nose, be like, yeah, man, I got to get a mean one out of there. And then you do get 2 mic open hands with painted on, like, yeah, the guy's got his whole wedding ring figure painted on his head. That's pretty cool. Good job. I like that, Moxley. I feel like if he's battling, right, to the death and his ring ends up falling, at least right there, he'd be able to show. He's like, yeah, bro, that's my wife. I'm fighting for my wife. The death jiu-jitsu fighter, pure garbage. I don't know. I don't think it's pure garbage, man. One thing that is pure garbage is that they released another Moxley figure, and I know they're based off this whole time and era, but bro, I've been asking for a damn bald Moxley for how long? For how long? How long you been bald, Mox? Probably 2 years now. I could be wrong. I know it's like a year and a half. Definitely almost 2 years. This is being brought together by Velcro. And does it have that whole bleeding effect that we've seen on other Jazzwares figures? Yeah, I'm not seeing it, you guys. So looks like what they did right here with this one, they ended up putting that whole white to it to kind of prevent that from happening. Yeah, cheers. Love that. That right there, Jazzwares, we are digging that, because before it was like a solid black. So this should prevent right there all that bleeding from occurring. But again, time will tell. We'll go ahead and determine that at a later date. Now, chest hair, yeah, he's got it right up top. But I do feel like they're kind of missing a little bit around the stomach. I don't know. It just kind of looks like, yeah, I got chest hair. And then he doesn't have anything going on. Like, I feel like he should have a little bit. I don't know. That's just me, right? Pants, tights. My boy's standing at about 7 foot tall when you measure him up alongside a Mattel figure. So, not sure how I feel about that, you guys. I know some people have tried to justify that, and I know Moxley is a tall lad. If you guys have seen some of my old videos, dude was literally standing right next to me, throwing up the middle finger for the thumbnail of that match between him and, I don't know. He won the title. Go in the comments. Who did he fight? But yeah, dude is huge, bro. Here's Edge right there. You can kind of see how Moxley, he's still kind of towering, bro. I don't know. They're almost about to, I guess maybe even Adam Copeland. He's standing like that. Look at this. He just looks like a damn monster compared to Warrior. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But really do like the tights. I feel like these right here are definitely bringing something really cool. Just the different variations, right, in the Moxley collection. I'm giving this figure, what do you guys think? Like a 7.8. And mainly due to the fact that it's still not a bald scan, bro. Next up, that's right. We got Party Man in full effect. Now, we really don't get a lot of interchanging options right here with him. I mean, you do get a signature pose right there on the right, but you do get mic open if you just want him to have him a wrestling match. And this is so toyetic, you guys. Like, this scan right here, I could tell you a couple of different characters that we can do up right this. Like, you can just play out some different really cool scenarios when it comes to, like, you know, customizing. Mainly leaning more towards, like, the WWE department, but still. Pretty damn cool that this is a real thing. And this is kind of like the look too. Again, I would have also loved to seen like an interchanging scan where he's just doing like a regular pose. I do like the jacket too. Love all of like these like bullet styles. Or maybe it's not bullets. Maybe it's like someone he was just throwing like, what do you guys, like those little ninja style of like little blades you chuck, right? What do you call those? Honestly, I can't think of the name, but really cool. You got the whole little jacket piece flaring out right there to the sides. The torso right here, it is based off the nice deep cut. And these pants, bro, like you want to talk about pants that are just going to really stand out right there on the figgy shelf. These are it, you guys. This is really awesome. And one thing you might notice too is like the way that the figure was displayed in the packaging is the way that he kind of comes out. He kind of has like that signature pre-pose. Got a nice little bright orange belt right there brought with it. And dude, all this, man, really cool. I don't know. I feel like this one is going to rank really nice. Now, as far as overall ranking, I got to give it a Mone, at least for the AEW display. Number 2, going to give it to Ric Flair. 3, Party Man, without a doubt. 4, yeah, Roderick. And then, sorry, Mox, you got to give us a bald scan. This, though, the ringside exclusive edge, definitely outranking the Jazzware figures, at least, from the regular series. As far as Mattel, ranking number 1, I got to go with the damn Build-A-Figure, man. I've been waiting for a damn Cory Graves for how long? I don't know how long. I feel like well overdue. Really damn cool, too. Punk. 3, Cena. 4, yeah, LA Knight. Yeah. And then you guys already know about that Warrior. But go in the comments. Let me know what your favorite figure was in the set, whether it was WWE or AEW. Solid banger of an unboxing, you guys. I don't know how far you're in the video, but if you did make it this far, please drop a like, man. It really helps out the algorithm. And also go in the comments. What figures are definitely your favorite from these, man? I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, LA Knight, on the next one. Yeah?